And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The tray. Rebound by Albuquerque. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Just showing off there. Just a remarkable dunk.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside, Markkanen. Launches it. It's good from long range.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. They get it back. On the wing, Giannis. Outside, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Albuquerque. Pass to Edey. Outside Deng. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got 9.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
To the middle. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Selfless play by him, looking and finding the perimeter shooter.
It's Edey atop the key. Here's the 3. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kick by Yao. Markkanen from outside. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Now, here's Markkanen. 12 points for him. Here's Yao. Off target with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Fires from the corner. Yes, that goes in.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
And that one's good by Bosh.
That was a sweet one right there.
Pass to Yao. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for Albuquerque. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the one. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Oh, he's not fooling around.
Connects from three-point range.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
There's O'Neal with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Markkanen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Griffin, still without a basket. Good! Giannis from deep.
As competitive as any, Giannis there delivering the three-point response.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Yao. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Albuquerque trails by 4. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's O'Neal. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Yao's shot is good.
Gotta respect that kind of range.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game here.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fires for 3. Griffin's shot is off. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside Griffin. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Stojakovic with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Awareness was the key for him there. Found the ready shooter.
Pass to E. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
For Albuquerque, they shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Albuquerque leading by 6. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
Team foul.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
O'Neal wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shaq's got the lead up to 9 now for Albuquerque. Here's Bird to end the run.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
and they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And so it's Albuquerque bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bosch. Wembanyama, a screen. And that's a foul on Gian Liam. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Drops in the tray. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
How about the confidence right there from Simmons? I want to see more of these shots from him.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Edey with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league.
And now proving the doubters wrong about that.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Leaps for it. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Sampson. For three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Albuquerque leading by 10. Now Dang. Outside, Simmons. Good on the three-point shot. Simmons got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
1:53 left in the third. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws now.
For Albuquerque, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Hits it from three-point range.
Good vision to get that pass off just in time.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Suki three-pointer by Bird.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Back to Edey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edey's got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Griffin can't get it to go in. Albuquerque leading by 9. Here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right side Griffin from downtown sinks the triple.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Albuquerque leads by 5. And right after this, we'll bring it
62.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Albuquerque trails by 5. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Markkanen with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Good! Giannis from deep.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Yao. And again, Albuquerque with the triple. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Stojakovic with the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Shots good by Yao. Gauge got 6 here in this quarter.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Now, here is Stojakovic. And there's the 3.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
O'Neal with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Knocking it outside. For 3. Doesn't get that one.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And Griffin, here we go. Clock is at 3. Oh, what a finish.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Knocks down the 3.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Albuquerque leading by 3. A minute 20 left in the game. Giannis is double. Griffin looking it over. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Some changes for Albuquerque. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Simmons. The rim rattler, making no mistake.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
Edey fires.
My brothers keep this up if you say no questions either. Hope not think I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simmons. He takes it in, and Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
It's stolen by Dang. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays.
Wow.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. On the wing, Markkanen. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Bosch can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. 4-point game. The shake. Driving inside. And then Bosch with the dunk.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Bosch misses.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Chambers. Off target from three-point range. Wembanyama high post. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Wembanyama's got his second bucket. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, rebounds look too easy for Edey sometimes. Taller than even most NBA players.
Now here's Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Simmons, and the dunk by Edey.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its heel.
This crowd is stunned.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Pass to Yao. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Albuquerque. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Albuquerque.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
Here's Flag. Back to Shaq. Here's Heaton. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Well, that kick-out shows a great feel for the game, understanding the situation.
Screen by O'Neal. A three from Elijah Wan. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
backhand, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Pass to Flag. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Screen by O'Neal. Oh, stretching him out. Magic.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
To the inside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one. That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to Flag and let him be the decision maker.
The three from Hill. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's the three. And Stojakovic is good for three.
Just a passing clinic.
Pass to Eaton. Outside Hill. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hill's got 5.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Here's Olajuwon.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Olajuwon. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Shaq with the screen. Giannis slashing. And it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And here's Griffin after Grant Hill just hit the 3 with the shot. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Griffin. Drains the three-pointer. Griffin's got his second basket.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Down low, and stolen by Flag. Shaq with some nice D. And so it's Albuquerque holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chicago trails by 8. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
You can't give Jokic these types of lanes because when you do, he makes hay.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Jokic with the steal. Nobody's stopping Jokic on the fast break.
Well, defenders aren't expecting a 7-footer to pull up, but Jokic isn't the same as every other center.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And stolen by Simmons. Hits it from three-point range. And it's an 8-point Albuquerque lead.
And continuing to work on his jumper. If Simmons can ever take that shot with consistency, I think the whole league will be on notice.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Jokic. And then Simmons slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. A three from Simmons. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Now here's Simmons. 18 points for him. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
A 3 from Olajuwon. And again, Albuquerque with the triple. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Eaton. Sinks the three-pointer. Eaton's got 6.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
There's the 3. And Peja Stojakovic hits from deep.
Well, he was ready for that pass. And that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Stolen by Stojakovic. Here's, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good! Giannis from deep.
Well, if you followed Giannis's career, you know how much work he's put into extending his range.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Olajuwon. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Albuquerque leads by 12. And will be
55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Albuquerque leading by 12. Offside Dang. Here's Simmons. Edey with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Goes to Chicago.
Chicago trails by 12. And a wide open look for Flag. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dang. Into the lane.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drive. Let him know you've arrived.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Dang.
Magic
Johnson gets the bucket.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Stolen by Magic. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bosch. And stolen by Flag. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Does not go.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
Bangs home the trifecta. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
But outside chasing, I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's all Dior. This the flow they been waiting on. I got an 80 on. Why you kissing to that you be hating on? Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do but just make more. Real go make sure it's fam good. Real never quit, even when it's slow. Oh, you thought them was some canned goods. Bust them open, then we right back on the road. Sweatpants, count $250,000 on the floor.
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What are the good girls that make bad choices? What are the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What are the good girls that make bad choices?
Life can be.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Jokic. To the middle. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And Simmons slams it in.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And Yao slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Wembanyama, a screen. Now Bosch. Edey, a screen.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Dang with it. Now defended by Jokic. Back to Dang. Here he goes. On the wing, Dang. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a... Oh, look at that.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Albuquerque on D. 3-point lead. Olajuwon with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Edey. In the corner, Simmons with it. Good on the 3-point shot. Simmons got 7.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one. Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Back to Jokic. Nice move. Here's Markkanen. Here's the 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Chambers. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Albuquerque bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Albuquerque leading 5-5. Pass to Stojakovic. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribbles, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
Ball's knocked loose. Beyond the arc. And Eaton gets it to go.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Griffin. Screen by Giannis. And here's Olajuwon for three.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world. Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
Chicago trails by 3. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
1:53 left now here in the second. Driving to the basket. And it's Flagg missing. Albuquerque leading by 6. Olajuwon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
You love Flagg's tenacity at the defensive end. He really gets up in the people.
And Chicago has possession. 1:12 left to play in the first half.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Giannis outside. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
That shot off. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Albuquerque. 6-point game. And Shaq with the slam.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Back to Johnson. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Pass to Stojakovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. That'll do it for the first half. Albuquerque leads by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Albuquerque leading by 8. Jordan driving in. And the dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Three-pointer. The putback. Wembanyama controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Yao with it. He's got 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Over in the corner, Olajuwon. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Simmons. Fires for 3. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
And Jokic throws it down hard.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive, getting downhill. Great effort.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Pass to Yao. Traps in the tray. Yao's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Simmons. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Bosh with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Simmons inside the line. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Olajuwon on the wing. Driving inside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Extremely fluid for his size. Simmons' ball handling elite.
Three-pointer. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Hands it from downtown.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the wide-open J from Edey. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Lets it go from deep. The kick out to Dang. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop?
No way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Watch me go. wanna write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now. I don't wanna take no time to write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now. Hey, tomorrow may never come. For you or me, life is not promised. Tomorrow may never show up. For you and me, this life is not promised. I ain't no perfect.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. The three from Simmons. Hits it from three-point range. Simmons got the game going with his first points of the game for Albuquerque. Pass to Bull. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Simmons looking around. And he makes good on the layup. Simmons got 5 now.
Just tremendous job using his frame. Ben Simmons understands how to get position.
Hit by Yao. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. And he's good on the three ball.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And it seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Dang. After the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Garnett with the steal. Pass to Yao. Shoots the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, that's a good eye from long range to knock that down.
Simmons inside. He's got 9. Can't hit from in close. Garnett wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Looking to end the run. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jokic. Bull with it. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Back to Garnett. Goes back up.
I'll tell you what, and Deng is a committed defender. Can cover multiple positions, has that long wingspan, which really annoys shooters.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Deng. ...24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking. And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Toronto ahead, leading by just one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And they're on the break. Griffin with the steal. Olajuwon outside. Here's Stojakovic, and he goes in for the dunk.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability, more than capable on those finishes.
Markkanen from outside. Olajuwon with the rebound.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jokic has a two-pointer. Pass to Yao. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Yao's got 9.
We call this a rim read, folks. You touch the painted area, and the first thing you're thinking is, let me find the shooter.
Tipped away. And stolen by Yao. Markkanen with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Now, here's Bull. Kicks it out to Garnett. Lets it go with a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, obviously nowadays a high percentage of Garnett's scoring comes off the jumper.
Pass to Stojakovic. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Toronto grabs the miss.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Garnett. From outside the arc. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Gilmore. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Gilmore's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir. Vintage Blake Griffin finished at the cup, one of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
They set the screen. Dang for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's Olajuwon, top of the key. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
He takes it in. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Stojakovic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Holmgren wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Toronto leads by 1, and will return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
Dang attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Dang's got his first points in this one.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Dang for 3. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Bosch in the corner. Edey a screen. 4 on the clock. Outside, Simmons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Here's Kirilenko. No good on the triple. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Oh, so quick to pull up and let it fly. There is really no defense for that.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And so here's Albuquerque on the wing. Deng. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 6. Jordan. Michael Jordan, look out below.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. And Jordan throws it down.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
It's good. Deng's got it all tied up now for Toronto. And so Jordan will bring it up for Albuquerque. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul.
First team.
1:06 left here in the third quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
A kick out to O'Neal. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And Albuquerque leads by 2.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are back.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He had a nice open look right there. Olajuwon's got 6 points. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, Olajuwon. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Albuquerque out in front, up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's Albuquerque, a 2-point game. Here's Simmons driving inside.
Scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Edey down low. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And Jokic drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And then Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
6-point game. Now Yao. 6 to shoot. He drills the 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
Jokic fires. Jokic from distance.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Screen by Bull.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Olajuwon outside. Oh, the dunk!
And how about the killer pull of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Here's Bull. Throws it down. What an assist!
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now Wembanyama. 8 feet out. Wembanyama going to town inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now Jokic. The 3 is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better.
Oh!
My goodness. Clearly the guy they can trust with the ball in these moments.
Now Markkanen got a piece of it. Stolen by Stojakovic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, embracing that shot attempt. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Now Garnett. From deep. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. From 12 feet. Doesn't get that one. So Albuquerque takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
To my peoples throughout Queens, God bless your life. I trick Reeboks and crazy aiming on my baby pictures. Beef with housing, release scriptures that's made. Yet I'm the mal money, getting style, rolling foul. The versatile honey, sticking wild, golden child, dwelling in the rotten apple. You get tackled, caught by the devil's lasso. There's no days for broke days. Pays where all the old folks pray to Jesus, soaking their sins in trays. A holy water, odds against nods. Finger the word best describing my life. To name my daughter my strength. My son and star will be my resurrection. Born in correction, all the wrong I did, he'll lead in right direction. How you living large or broke, or charge cards are mediocre. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours, the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Yo, the world is yours, the world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Hold myself down single-handed. To kick my thoughts alone, get remanded. Born alone, no crew to keep my crown a throne. I'm deep, I sound alone. Caved inside 1,000 miles from home. I need a new for this black cloud to follow. Cause while it's over me, it's too dark to see tomorrow. Trying to maintain, I flip, feel the tip. Picturing my beats, now the ink can make my heartbeat skip. And I'm amped up, they like to champ up. Even my brains in handcuffs, headed for Indiana. Like the Phantom, the crew is lamping, Big Willie style. Check the chip to smell. Wow, stash through the flock clothes, burning dollars to light my walk the blocks with a bop. Checking Danes plus the games people play, bust the problems of the world today. It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine. Yeah. The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Yeah, alright. To everybody in Queens, the foundation. The world is yours. To everybody uptown, yo, the world is yours. The world is yours. To everybody in Brooklyn, y'all know the world is yours. The world is yours. Everybody in Mount Vernon, the world is yours. Long Island, yo, the world is yours. Staten Island, yeah, the world is yours. South Bronx, the world is yours.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Edey. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Dang with the bucket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now can't get it to go. Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And here's Porzingis for a three. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Albuquerque foul. Peja Stojakovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Dang. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
Well, I love that dish. Wembanyama is so unselfish.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Simmons. He takes it in. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. Dang looking it over. From downtown. Good on the triple. Dang's got 7 points.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now, here's Jokic. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And you gotta appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Albuquerque with the possession. They trail by 1. Jokic with the bucket.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Bosch. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now Stojakovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Simmons. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, oh, look at that.
You can't give Jokic these types of lanes because when you do, he makes you pay.
Now off the inbound.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Over to the wing. And here's Porzingis for a three. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by O'Neal. And so is Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Albuquerque.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Well, look, it's big trouble for the defense when Giannis is hitting the three-point shot. There is no stopping it.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Jordan will bring it up for Albuquerque. 3-point lead. Right wing. Here's Lindenborg. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lindenborg, good.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Axel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
Inside. A jump hook, out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Here's Griffin. He's got 5. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. And again, it's Albuquerque. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Hakeem Olajuwon, good for 3. Olajuwon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, Jordan. Still yet to score.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Releases. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Albuquerque making a change here. And Albuquerque with the possession. Johnson outside. From deep. Magic nails the three ball.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Griffin goes in.
Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Lindenborg. Out to Smith. Outside Jordan. A fadeaway. Up again. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Ever the opportunist. Lindenborg with the second chance finish there.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here is Elijah. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
It's up a three. They get it back. Here's Shaq. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
Outside Griffin. Back to O'Neal. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Shaq's got the game tied up here for Albuquerque. Down low. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Albuquerque. O'Neal from long range. Hits it from three-point range. O'Neal's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Albuquerque. And here's Simmons for three. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
And Lou Elbag gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Simmons. With the drive. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porzingis has got 6.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get better.
The drive by Simmons. And he banks in the layup. And Albuquerque leads by 1.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
3-pointers to Jokic. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Jokic with the bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Here's Yao. Left side, Davis. Pass to Stojakovic. And here's Porzingis for a three. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's the call on Buck. That is his first foul of the game. And Albuquerque making a change here. Jokic way outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for Albuquerque. And that one's good. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Wembanyama. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Albuquerque trails by 5. Pass to Olajuwon for the 3. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. It's to Porzingis. Back to Yao. Stojakovic with the 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Now onto the Kumbo. Good! Giannis from deep.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
First team foul.
Yao up top. Outside Jokic. From outside, 3, good.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And he hits from 17.
Jokic has every shot.
Griffin.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Now Jokic. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Takes the three. It's good.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how you slow him down now.
Now Jokic launches it. Got a piece of it. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability, more than capable on those finishes.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And Albuquerque making a change here. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Albuquerque timeout called.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Albuquerque making a change here. Outside Davis. Now Porzingis. Outside Jokic. Fires the three. And Jokic is good on the three.
Well, it doesn't matter what pressure you put on him. Jokic always remains steady on offense.
It's stolen by Davis. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Dang.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Right side Dang. Outside Simmons. Five to shoot.
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up big. And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
Buries the deep ball.
Assists are a sign of a good offense. They tell you it's running well.
Wembanyama knocks down the three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Chris Bosh, 3.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. A solid win on the road.
Thanks again, folks, for coming up.
Flop, they bust. And I go get hop in the whip and I might start drifting. First round 5-star boy been committed. A-chat, thanks for another 10 gifted. Creek lifestyle volume 2 different. I'm quick to let it go.
second. Okay, I like I'm missing a toe. Okay, I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go.
All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said.
public service announcement sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the O-V. I used to... I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect us. That you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dog.
Now, before I finish, let me just say, I did not come here to show out, did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me, but just remember, when it hits the fan, brother, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll never be able to say that these brothers lied to you, Jack.
Thing ain't lie, I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on, I'm complex. I never claimed I had wings on. Get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't invent the game. I just trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense in me lying as if I am a different man. And I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And here's Simmons for three. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. Albuquerque shooting their first free throw of the game.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A three from Elijah Wan. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 6.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Thompson outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
A drive by... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Bosch. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Well, my goodness, I think he was looking to tear the rim off its hinges. Look out.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to George. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And Albuquerque making a change here. Driving the lane and hard Harden with the stuff.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Wembanyama outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's George. Back to Olajuwon. Another three for Chicago.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Left side, George. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim and is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blueprint.
Anunoby, good.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Here's Harden. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Outside, Pierce. Outside, Towns. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Albuquerque trails by 6. With the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Just a passing clinic.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Anunoby's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Craig, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Anunoby. Olajuwon, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Well, off-ball readiness is key to a good offense. He was prepared to take the shot the moment he got the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, here he comes. Goodness. Whew. How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist. Halliburton drives in. Anunoby outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pierce feeling it out a bit. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, Anunoby's number has been called often in this one, and he's made the most of it.
And Simmons slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot. Crafty move. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league, and now proving the doubters wrong about that. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Jordan. Simmons pulls it in.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Back to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Great positioning on the putback. And Chicago leads by 4.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Nice move. Oh, Giannis with the haymaker.
This is where Antetokounmpo is most dangerous, using those long strides to explode.
Inside, George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls. And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Here's Harden. Harden drops one in down low.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Bosch. Lays it up off the glass. Bosch has got his second bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Back to George. And slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
you know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to George. And he's good on the three ball. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Harden. Here's Wembanyama. Lock it 2. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Albuquerque shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Halliburton for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And Chicago leads by 6.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double. Someone you can build around.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Chicago. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Griffin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Griffin. And he tried. Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Hits the three-point bomb.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
That was unbelievable, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Into the lane. Onto the Kumbo outside. For 3. And there's the 3.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now O'Neal. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Puts up the 3. 3. Good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Yeah, count it.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Simmons. Here he goes.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this DGA going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. making a statement right there.
A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. Now Thompson. Olajuwon, left side. 4 on the clock. From 19, that one goes.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
The drive by Bosch.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber on that one.
Outside, O'Neal. Trained from outside.
And you could just tell he was feeling a very assertive shot at the arc.
Inside Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Here's Jordan. Outside Jordan. Outside O'Neal. Outside Jordan. It's stolen by Dang. Edey outside. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Wembanyama. And the 3 misses. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Now O'Neal. Outside George. To take the lead. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Thompson. Now here's Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside, Simmons. Oh, the shake. Takes the 3. Edey outside. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Simmons, strong move off the glass.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
Here's George. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Stolen by George. Up top, O'Neal. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
The slam dunk.
What a moment there. Stepping up big time.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the three and try to force OT.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Thompson, the three goes down. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. What do you think we're going to see here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Checking in for Chicago.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within two here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Good on the first, and that will put them up by two. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot three. With a
he made it! Kidding me? Wow, how about that?
A miraculous shot to send us to another overtime. I don't know how.
And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. There's the shot. Just 5 to shoot. It's Bosch with the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Outside Jordan. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Driving to the basket.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Simmons fires. Knocks down the 3.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here is Wembanyama. And stolen by Elijah Wan.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Now Thompson. A three-pointer. Good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. Unless they get a wide-open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a three-point game. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best.
Oh, my goodness!
A miraculous shot to send us to another overtime. I don't know how he managed.
Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Jordan with it. Outside Jordan. Missed on the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Jordan. Simmons there for the rebound. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Outside Jordan. Tries it from 19. And he hits the jumper.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Dang attacking.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
Edey outside. Now Simmons. Let's lose a 3. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Outside Simmons. Knocks down the 3.
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up big.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He drills the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
What a response! Hitting a 3 of their own.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
Paul George. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
That's the end of the game.
I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! No cap, no cap, no go. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 turn I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap.
香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。前程拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是难的是等，来财来来财来财来，终止力滚力对麻烦来，散了才能聚，你不出手说了再好。用花钱交朋友，那艺高人长大。那回馈的社会线，我的那顶皇冠后，找你做事人太多，这些年不懂做，一阴一阳之谓道，仔细东来。明码标价的那事物，非黑即白。坐上颁奖台，切莫掌灯结彩。八仙桌的收尾，少不了弄差。上北下南，左西右东，东南东北，西北西南，高手八方来财，四海为家，家兴旺，百事可乐，千事吉祥，万事如意，顺风顺水，天道酬勤，鹏程万里。你不给你表示了吗？啊？我们这香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。前程拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是。难的是来财来财来财来，终止力滚力对于麻烦散了才能聚，不出手说了来财麻烦来。
Me looks grotesque. Right now moving dolo. I'm kinda on my solo. My missus just got FOMO. Booked us a quick late Como. Life ain't easy, I'm in control though. Lengthy and I can throw that. Trying to find your way home with Todo. I'm not the Wizard of Oz, that witch. Back in the days when I was in PJs. Talking about those MTV days. Back to the time of the relay. Washing up. She's trying to get my details these times. I'm trying to watch that he say, she say. I'm on the beach chilling out with Shorty. She ordering some fresh ceviche. How could you stoop so low? How could you do that madness, bro? Walking the wild just flow. God's armor, I got my back exposed. Man, them are at my throat. They counting me out, how mad Cisco. My girl manicure them nails, go pedicure them toes. Go get some brand new clothes, cause we going to Carbone. I got a ball of flows, standing in Martin Rose. They couldn't unit 10 days, man, them on Woolworth Road.
Backhands on, got rid of that weird. It's me that's rowing this boat, no I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nah, job where I got I was trying to rap, yeah, in the low like Hunters doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a beard and the case was. Can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a. Beef was frying, he bun that burger. But don't get twisted, even though that I rap, I'm still trying to trade in towns like New York Knicks did. Still gonna put on big bits and I still got no love for the piglets. And you know that I come from Toxteth, the way that I rock is a little bit different. And there's no point trying to blend in cause it looks like I play for the Detroit Pistons. But from a kid I've been chasing a bag, man, picked up a box in the alley like Liston. I've been like Leon Edwards, done Eastman back when he so-called got him. Now the front of the whip need fixing cause he had a till I take them. Then it is what it is now, staying consistent. Back to the biz now, I was in a system. Now I'm on an M-way doing them trips now. And not on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid, I'm just big now. Make all the gal them still when I look out, thinks I'm gone cause she saw me with gigs now. Up in the bits now, moving diligent, sat in I didn't even know I was innocent. Like some with ice, that summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi just see the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Gilligan. But you ain't patting like that, some actors ain't savage like that. What's happening, man, they're just capping on tracks. Embarrassing, I ain't a fan of their raps. Following, but they ain't adding them back. Face weak, fresh home out. Adapt them quick and I'm patting up fast. Better watch what you say when you're chatting with cats. Backhands on, got rid of that weird. It's me that's rowing this boat, no I can't just sit back and be an observer. Nah, job where I got I was trying to rap, yeah, in the low like Hunters doing no. And when cash converter said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash I'll serve you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a beard and the case was. You can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could try turn him to a. Beef was frying, he bun that burger.
Say that small